Over 1 year into Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira's title reign, and the undefeated Pride heavyweight champion looked to be unstoppable. Looking to make his 5th successful title defense, Nogueira stepped into the ring with a rather unassuming-looking Russian fighter named Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor exploded into the Pride scene, defeating Semi Schilt at Pride 21. He then surprised many with his dominating performance against title contender Heath Herring at Pride 23. But even as skilled as Fedor was, he was still a heavy underdog heading into the ring against the Brazilian champion, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Words can't describe the anticipation here of these two sportsmen. Sportsmen at the pinnacle of their craft, going head-to-head. Will it be a stand-up war? Will it be on the ground? Will there be kicks? Will there be punches? Who will land first? There it is! Right hand lead! Left hook! Fedor on top! He's going to try an up kick. Oh! Oh, there's comes. That landed. That would be over. You can't throw him, folks. Oh, Fedor right there. It was a strike. Oh, big punches! He's got him stunned here! Fedor, the crowd is going ballistic here. Fedor dropping the bomb on that iron jaw. Nogueira cannot take too many more of those shots. Even a guy with a chin like his. People who want to see blood and violence. Oh, big shots! Big shots! Fedor's all over Nogueira! All over him! Nogueira's in trouble a little bit. Nogueira has never been in this kind of trouble, even with Bob South. He's a big-time shot. Nogueira's in big trouble here. Big trouble. Oh, no. Wow. He's got to go to work now. He's got to really get busy here. Nogueira needs to really get busy. Look at this. Whoa. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He has done it. He has done it. Fedor Emelianenko has defied the odds. He took away the Pride heavyweight champion from the top fighter in the sport. How about that, folks?
Fedor Emelianenko shocked the MMA world with his dominating performance against Nogueira and left no doubt in anyone's mind that the man from Russia was now the top fighter in the world.
Fedor came in and dominated the heavyweight class, which Pride started with only heavyweights. So Pride has developed its heavyweights from the inception, and it has the deepest heavyweight field in the world. And Fedor came in and dominated that class and continues to dominate that class.
Pound of pound, maybe Fedor. He's a complete fighter. Reflection is different, like an animal. That's why. Wow. He punch, then throw. Unbelievable.
Fedor as a fighter is non-American. Not because he's born in Russia, but because in America we tend to look at the biggest guy with the best abs, the biggest shoulders, and the strongest looking jaws, the guy's going to be the best fighter. That's not necessarily true. When you look at Fedor Emelianenko, he's one of those guys that's very, very pudgy around the center. He looks to be very soft, like he's been inside his entire life, has never seen the sun. He does not match what we envision a great heavyweight fighter. But Fedor is the most incredible fighter you'll ever see. He can outstrike anybody that's out there. He can out-wrestle most guys that are out there. He's going to be able to out-submit most of the guys that are out there. So this is a guy that I've said before in the past, you don't have to be a black belt in every one of the disciplines of kickboxing, of wrestling, or of jiu-jitsu. You just have to be better than average in all of them. Fedor's that one guy that is a brown belt at every single level of the game, plus his ringmanship, knowing where he needs to be in the ring, how to use the ring to his advantage, is way above anybody else's.
Just going to test each other out quickly, but there's a couple of left hooks followed by a right by Fedor. Now throwing combinations. Big Daddy with a couple of blocks, but then a right hand lands. A right cross lands.
Body shots, body shots
to the body. Now, he just tries to bring him into the center, but a knee
and a takedown. This is where he is dangerous.
A left knee and a takedown. And there's an example of it. Right hand, right hand, right hand, to the head, to the head.
This is going to be over.
This does not look like it's going to go long at this pace. And now he's doing the hammer fist down. Big Daddy in big trouble. It looks like he is out. It looks like he is out. There it is. There it is.
I told you.
Fedor's a machine. You know, Fedor is one of the toughest people walking the planet. I'd love to fight Fedor. You know, just to see how this old grizzly bear can do it.
Fedor is a fighter, is a tough guy who hits really hard.
He's explosive, he's dynamic. He is a very smart fighter, and he thinks as he fights, changes his game plan as according to how the fight's going. The biggest thing that he keeps in mind is that he keeps the fight under his rhythm. And once he's got that going, then he just does what he needs to do to win the fight.
Now he's getting close. It's over. Fedor hangs on to the heavyweight title bout. Marquardt taps out at 8:16 of round one.
And even though he is a bit wild at times.
So we're not taking it away from you. Oh my gosh, that's it. Oh no.
And Fedor Emelianenko, an absolute machine. A barrage of hammerfist. Fedor Emelianenko sends a very clear message to everyone.
He's always able to recover and scramble out of any dangerous things or he might put himself into, you know, barring the one time he almost got KO'd by Fujita.
When Fedor got hit by Fujita, he was completely out on his feet.
Oh my God! Fedor's in huge trouble here from an overhand punch by Fujita.
After a few minutes, Fujita could not finish him, and he comes back like he was, like with rocket fuel in his lungs.
Oh! No! Oh! That looks like about it. He's going to get him right here. He's got the choke. He's got it. It's over. It's over. Whoa! What a fight. What a fight. That was an incredible fight. That is a champion right there. That is a champion. That is a champion. Big time.
Sometimes I was a camera. Sometimes I forget. I'm cameraman or a referee, you know. That's why. But I want to try to best shot, you know. It was an unbelievable show of coming back from the dead and pulling out a victory, you know.
The best fighter ever to climb in any arena is Emelianenko Fedor. There's nobody better. There's nobody that's ever, he is the best fighter that I've ever seen, fought, trained with, everything.
Can Randall take it around? Oh my gosh, Fedor's head! Please, he should be to the head now! Oh my God!
When Kevin ran up and suplexed Emelianenko Fedor, wow, I was very, very lucky to be in his corner. It was unbelievable, exciting. Fedor got a little lazy and ran him in as a powerful, powerful man. He exploded up, and this is what makes the sport so exciting. Within a quarter inch, the fight was over. But did I think the fight was over? I hoped it was, but we found out really quick. Fedor's amazing.
Oh, here we go. There it is. And it's over. And Emelianenko with the Kimura.
But when Kevin ran up and suplexed Emelianenko Fedor, wow, I was very, very lucky to be in his corner. It was unbelievable, exciting. Fedor got a little lazy and ran him in as a powerful, powerful man. He exploded up, and this is what makes the sport so exciting. Within a quarter inch, the fight was over. But did I think the fight was over? I hoped it was, but we found out really quick. Fedor's amazing.
Oh, here we go. There it is. And it's over. And Emelianenko with the Kimura.
But it didn't happen. But still, just to be there and be part of it, it was just great. Just to be there and be part of it was awesome.
He's been through some hard shit too, you know, and that's what you need in this. You know, you gotta. Some people come to this and learn how to be tough, and then there's people that are just tough, and then they're just trying to learn how to be better fighters. Fedor is just tough, and he's a great fighter. He's in his own league, and you can't compare nobody.
Nogueira is just right there to beating Fedor. He's just right there, but he's also, Fedor's one of those guys he may never catch. He may never be able to catch, and that's one of the driving forces that keeps Nogueira always training, always trying to get better with his skill level, because he is just beneath him. He's just a little bit away from having that championship belt and being the guy that beats Fedor and being that celebrated hero. But like I said, it could be one of those things that never happens, because Fedor always seems to be just that half a step ahead of other guys. But of anybody at the heavyweight division right now that could catch Emelianenko, it's going to be Nogueira.
After losing the belt to Fedor back in March of 2003, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira had vowed to fight back to face Fedor in a rematch to claim the heavyweight championship belt and avenge his first and only loss at that time in Pride. And it was now during the 2004 heavyweight tournament that this highly anticipated rematch would finally happen for the tournament belt. But to everyone's astonishment, the rematch was brought to an abrupt stop when Fedor collided heads with Nogueira and received a gash on his forehead that was bad enough to declare the match a no contest. The rematch of Fedor and Nogueira was immediately rescheduled to take place in Pride's annual New Year's Eve show just 4 months later. This unfortunate accident would actually work out to Nogueira's advantage because now not just the 2004 tournament belt was on the line, but also the heavyweight belt. So everything that Nogueira had worked for over the past year was finally in reach if he could just find a weakness in the unstoppable Russian's game.
I make lift more weights, you know. I improve my speed and everything else. I improve my boxing and a couple other skills. I'm gonna do my best, you know. I tried a couple times. I think the second time was the day of the beat him, you know. I was fighting very well with him, good strategy and everything. And he just changed the technique on the ground with me, you know. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna beat him very bad.
It's time to finish what they started at Final Conflict 2004, crown the 2004 heavyweight tournament champion, and also tonight unify the Pride World Heavyweight Championship. You see the record crowd of 48,398. This is the main event of Shockwave. It should be a classic.
Like blessing them.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that right low kick.
Oh, nice.
By Emelianenko. Interesting how he's moving in this fight, you guys.
Nice takedown by
Fedor. And a soccer kick by Emelianenko.
Look at this.
Just throws him away, you guys. Exactly, boss.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and loading up with that right hand was Emelianenko.
It's really hard to hit a guy with a good shot when he's backing up.
And there it is. There's the shot. Beautifully done.
And this is what Nogueira wanted. He said, I want to take him down and want time more from his guy.
Credit Nogueira for the never say die attitude. He knows what it's at stake. He has the heart of a champion, but it's Emelianenko.
Fedor looks a little fatigued now.
A knee by Nogueira.
Amazing pace this fight.
Like lightweights almost.
You are seeing two champions going right down to the wire in Fedor Emelianenko and Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, giving it all they've got.
How many times are you going to take a 230-pound guy and swing him to the mat?
And now, Nogueira,
look at that.
waist lock. And there it is, the end of the fight. It was a struggle.
Wow.
For Nogueira, let's just say a unanimous decision for Fedor Emelianenko.
The fight showed a much improved Nogueira, but it was Fedor that once again controlled the fight and was able to take the judge's decision to maintain his dominance in the heavyweight division and remained Pride's heavyweight champion, but also added the 2004 tournament championship to his name.
Unfortunately for Nogueira, Emelianenko continues to be that thorn in his side.